Live. Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh, everyone. Thank you for joining. Saya nak jodoh Coach Zuhri, nak bantu wanita yang malu dapat jodoh supaya dapat jodoh yang berkat, dapat kahwin yang berkat. Okay, insyaAllah. So, teknik STEAM, STIM, abbreviation, di mana S tu it stands for a few things macam syukur, sayang surga, sayang diri. Malam ni kita nak delve into serving others, how to be of service to others. Mengapakah ia boleh merapatkan you dengan jodoh yang baik, insyaAllah. Okay, so just I'll start with a personal experience as I was preparing the notes for tonight punya sharing, and I just realized just now, I was writing my notes for tonight sharing, blah blah blah. And then thought about, okay, my volunteer friends and all that. So here's a fact, okay. I volunteered with Soup Kitchen, teaching orphans English and creating awareness for abandoned babies, okay. And then we have a group of friends, volunteers yang paling rapat, and we became friends. Out of the 12 yang paling rapat, volunteers, 12 yang paling rapat, 6 married each other, 4 almost got married, 2 still tengah ta'aruf. Okay, so it's like, why didn't I realize this before? I just realized this baru tadi when I was preparing notes. Like, 6, these are my closest group of friends, the 6 people, volunteers. We were volunteering, then we became friends, and then like I just realized, so I repeat, okay. So masa tu kita orang semua single lah, we were all single back then, and so fikir balik, 12 of my closest volunteers, and now we've become friends. Among us, 6 married each other, 4 almost got married, 2 still tengah ta'aruf. What are the odds of like-minded people coming together, try wanting to serve community? I mean, I have to disclaimer, we did not join to volunteer to get matchmade. Tak, we volunteered to do the right thing, to help because that's what we love to do. Okay, accidentally, byproduct, side effect, everyone just got married to each other because I think because we're all like-minded. We're all having the same energy, work together, volunteering, helping each other out, seeing each other punya qualities. And yeah, I just realized that fact just now. So I'm going to give you a homework later, which will be quite fun. All right. So that is my personal punya observations. Like, why didn't I realize this before? Interesting. All right. So I'm just going to put up a note up here on screen. It's saying volunteer groups ramai single, wink 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 wink. Volunteer groups ramai single, wink wink. Okay, don't volunteer because you nak cari jodoh. No, you volunteer because, of course, nawaitu lillahi ta'ala, because you love to do that particular work. Eventually, someone like-minded, you observe, maybe you see that guy, that guy ni, we're like-minded, and then sopan santun this guy, and then this guy akhlak dia okay, agama dia okay, bolehlah minta someone to kanan-kanankan, or your team leader to kanan-kanankan, tanya-tanyakan, this guy still single ke? Kan? Single, would he be interested in me? Mana tahu he's actually interested in you tapi dia pun shy. Kan? Alright, so volunteer groups ramai single, wink wink wink. Alright, so I'll elaborate on that. Okay. Terfikir balik zaman single and volunteering dulu, it's a lot of fun. But now married, having kids, priorities have changed, and because from that we have developed, each of us volunteers, we have developed skills from that, having our own visions. We've grown into different volunteer groups and leading different groups of social causes and charity. Still working, but also volunteering for different social groups, for a good cause. So interesting fact, eh? So okay, so yang baru join tu, I was just sharing that 12 of my friends, 12 of my closest volunteers, we became friends. Six married each other, four almost got married, two still tengah ta'aruf. So isn't that interesting? I find it interesting. These are my friends like, hey, si Fulan kahwin dengan si Fulan, si Fulan kahwin dengan si Fulan, si Fulan kahwin dengan si Fulan. Kan? It's like this one almost married each other, and then these two are still dating. Ta'aruf, quote unquote. Alright, so interesting. I find it interesting. My friends, of course lah, kita happy tengok kawan-kawan kan kahwin. And then as the years go by, we still grow closer, inshallah. Okay, all right. So I should have started with this, tapi I was so excited to share that fact. Okay, so apakah relevance helping others? Apakah relevance helping others dalam mencari jodoh? Okay, so ini riwayat At-Tirmizi, it says di mana orang yang mengasihi akan dikasihi Tuhan. Sayangilah orang di bumi, pasti anda akan disayangi penduduk langit. I repeat. Orang yang mengasihi akan dikasihi Tuhan. Sayangilah orang di bumi, pasti anda disayangi penduduk langit. So it's to elaborate on that, it shows that when we sama cinta, as in we love our own, we practice compassion and showing compassion and volunteer to serve others, Allah akan melembutkan hati kita dan membuka hati kita dan melorongkan kita lagi dengan Allah, kasih Allah. Allah akan lorongkan lagi, turunkan lagi kasih Allah, kan? Kasih Allah tu salah satunya rezeki, dan jodoh juga rezeki. So that's where the value of serving others would be. Okay, so it'll be interesting. So if you volunteered for anything before or currently still volunteering, please type in the comment. It'll be interesting to know if you're in those particular causes. All right, so all right, okay, so I'll elaborate on that. Okay, be a happy single first. I'm saying this because sometimes people text me, dia cakap dia nak kahwin sebab nak happy. And then I ask, are you happy now? Cakap, tak tahu. So, as I usually advise, be a happy single first, because there's always these four categories. Okay, it's not as absolute, but it is something to be aware of. You can be single and lonely, or you can be single but happy, or you can be married and happy, or married but lonely. Usually people who are single and lonely, nak kahwin, you may still be married, you may become married and lonely because you were not happy first. The happiness didn't come from you within. The happiness, you were relying on another person to make you happy. So that's dangerous. Okay, so be a happy single first. That's the advice I would like to share with you. Be happy single first. And if you're not confident pasal ni, ada kisah Nabi ni saya nak bacakan, just to give you the confidence that ini kisah hadis riwayat Tabrani. Okay, so saya mula. Pada satu hari, Rasulullah SAW ditanya sahabat, ya Rasulullah, siapakah manusia yang paling dicintai Allah dan apakah perbuatan yang paling dicintai Allah? Rasulullah SAW berjawab, manusia yang paling dicintai Allah adalah manusia yang paling banyak bermanfaat dan berguna kepada manusia lain. Sedangkan perbuatan yang paling dicintai Allah adalah memberikan kegembiraan kepada orang lain atau menghapuskan kesusahan orang lain, atau melunasi hutang orang yang tidak mampu untuk membayarnya, atau memberi makan kepada mereka yang sedang berkelaparan. Jika seseorang itu berjalan untuk menolong orang yang sedang kesusahan, itu lebih aku sukai daripada beriktikaf di masjidku selama sebulan. Okay, I repeat that last part. Jika seseorang itu berjalan untuk menolong orang yang sedang kesusahan, itu lebih aku sukai daripada beriktikaf di masjidku ini selama sebulan. Power tak? Power tak? Bagaimana Nabi sangat suka orang yang bantu sama sendiri sama umat. So in that it says that memberi makan kepada orang yang memerlukan. So I guess we the volunteers, my team of volunteers dulu, we were volunteering for Pertiwi Soup Kitchen. We were giving out helping to distribute food to homeless every our schedules were usually Wednesday and Sunday nights, so twice a week, Wednesday, Sunday nights. And then we were doing this because for the love of it, because we like to, because we want to, cheer up orang yang sedang lapar dan sedih, and make friends with the homeless uncles and aunties kan. And so accidentally we were doing the right thing. We were doing the right thing. Yes, we knew we were doing the right thing. Yes, but we did realize that there was more to it though. Kita masa tu lah tak sedar sebab tak baca hadis riwayat Tahrani, At-Tirmizi. So if we did it and Allah melorongkan, we help bantu orang susah makan, and alhamdulillah Allah permudahkan perkahwinan to my volunteers. Like I mentioned just now, 6 out of 12 dah kahwin, 4 almost kahwin each other, another 2 is still tengah ta'aruf. So I guess that it's an example that you can like, okay, interesting. Maybe I should volunteer for something. Maybe you already have. Great, fantastic. Share with me what you've volunteered at, or what you volunteered for. That'll be fantastic. Okay, it'll be awesome. And so hadis riwayat Tahrani tu, it shows Nabi Rasulullah SAW pun berkata, ini membantu sama sendiri lebih baik, lebih disukai daripada beriktikaf di masjid Nabi selama sebulan. Power tak? Okay, alright. Okay, so, and it is also for you to compete, because each of us, we have a sense to compete for something, but why not compete for good and compete towards Allah, compete in doing something that is worthwhile, that is for the greater good, that is beyond ourselves. Okay, and I think it leads to self-assessment when you are volunteering for something, something that is bigger than ourselves. Kan? It helps us to focus less on ourselves, less on our anxieties and troubles, and it focus on outwards. Yes, of course, we need to look inwards as well. We've usually talked about that on other nights, but this one, when you look outwards kan, kita tengok, alhamdulillah, aku sebenarnya banyak Allah dah kurniakan aku, ada rumah, ada makan, but these people tak ada makan. Bukan sebab nak membeza, bukan sebab nak riak atau menunjuk, tak. It shows us berapa banyak Allah dah bagi kat kita, and we usually forget. So it's about gratitude, bersyukur kepada Allah. Because kita bersyukur, kita bantu, and lagi kita bantu, kita bersyukur, lagi kita bersyukur, lagi Allah permudahkan apa doa-doa kita. Dan it really does make a difference, and it really does make a difference to them, di mana just sharing where one of the homeless guys, we've done this distributing food to the homeless for a few years, and then I had to stop that for a while and focus on a different project, and then I got back to distributing food to the homeless. Lepas tu, uh, and there's this one time, I think this was 2013, I was distributing food to dekat Masjid Jamik, kat Masjid Jamik. And then I was coordinating the, distribution lah dengan siap. And okay, queue beratur kat sini, makanan kat sini, kita stop sebelum maghrib and all that. Okay, I was coordinating with him, and then and then siap tu tanya, abang tak ingat saya ke? Me, I'm horrible with names and faces. I panic. It's like, sorry lah, saya minta maaf, saya tak ingat. Kan? So he asked me, abang tak ingat saya ke? Ni siap masjid, Masjid Jamik. And dia cakap, dulu abang selalu bagi saya makan. Saya dulu homeless. Abang tiap-tiap 2 kali seminggu abang bagi saya makan. Ha? Ya ke? Ya, saya Mamat Plastik tu. That was his own nickname di mana why Mamat Plastik. He usually carries, when he was homeless, he carried plastic bag, his own personal belongings. Dia bawa plastic bag, 3-4 plastic bag on his left arm, and then 3-4 plastic bag on his right arm. And then, bang, nak letak kat mana ni? Masuk dalam plastic bag terus. Pack makanan tu nak letak mana? Tangan dia dah penuh. Masuk dalam plastic bag terus. Okay, ni plastic bag makan, ni plastic bag untuk makanan untuk kucing dia. It's like, I remember him. So yeah, okay, suddenly I remember because he stood out because, of the plastic bag. Because ramai-ramai setiap malam we distributed food to 500 people, average 500 people. So he stood out because of that characteristic. And then, okay, alhamdulillah dah jadi siap masjid. Oh ya, alhamdulillah. Tapi he continues to tell me, cakap, tapi saya dah tahun depan mungkin saya dah tak ada kat sini dah. Nak pergi mana? I asked him. Dia cakap, tahun depan insyaAllah masjid sedang bantu saya kumpul dana untuk saya sambung pelajaran ke Al-Azhar. I did not realize the impact. You will not realize the impact you would give to someone just by giving food to them, okay? And fikir balik terharu. So sorry, emotional. And where was I? So dah bagi dia, all those years dah bagi dia, bantu dia bagi makanan and all that kan. Tak tahu he had a talent, big enough talent to go to Al-Azhar. And I haven't followed up with him. InsyaAllah dia dah jadi seorang da'i kan. So you will not realize berkat bantu orang tu jauh ke mana. Allah tahulah berkat tu. I'm telling you not to riak. I'm sharing with you that masa kita duk distribute makanan tu, kita tak tahu who we helping tau. And mana tahu kita duk bantu malaikat yang Allah suruh test kita, kan? And somehow this is a person where eventually he will become, nak pergi ke Al-Azhar and then jadi seorang da'i. It's like I think insyaAllah dapat pahala from that juga. InsyaAllah you might have help someone, and yang you will not realize, you will not know who you've helped to what extent, kan? So yeah, it was yeah, man. And yeah, so insyaAllah he's a da'i now. InsyaAllah, I need to follow up with him, tengok cari dekat mana, kan? So yeah, alright. So making a difference in someone else's life is what we are meant to do, because it helps us not, and it gives us not, kita buat of course kerana Allah, but it also, the reward is we feel a sense of purpose, a sense of ukhwah in this ummah, that we are belonging in this ummah, and sense of worthiness. This is why I do what I'm doing, okay? And sense of fulfillment to gives us sense of confidence. Fulfillment, confidence, it all comes in one package. when we help others, we feel sense of fulfillment and the impact, and then also at the same time confidence that we are worthy for Allah's love, and Allah is selalu bagi kita chance untuk for us to prove our worthiness. Okay, we're already worthy of His love, yes, but to show to ourselves sometimes that we are worthy, sometimes it's hard for us to accept because sometimes we're always too hard on ourselves. That's the problem. And um, so another story. This happens a few months back. I was sharing. I was. This is a different story, not the Siak story. I was on a different forum, and then it was about dating advice, blah 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 blah. Not Islamic punya forum lah. So I shared a bit about the beauty of marriage in Islam, and I just shared, I would just type on the forum, the beauty of marriage in Islam, so and so and so, or the beauty of ta'aruf, different from dating. Da, da, da. Lepas tu, this guy from the forum replied to me. Dia cakap, "Oh, how do I become Islam?" It's like, what? Dia- okay, I was just sharing. I wasn't thinking of nak buat dakwah ke apa. I was just sharing. It's like, oh, the beauty of marriage in Islam, and beauty of ta'aruf. And then this guy, he messaged me, oh, how do I become Islam? It's like, and then I just tekan video. It's like, okay, brother, repeat after me. Okay, asyhadu alla ilaha illallah wa asyhadu anna Muhammad Rasulullah. And then I explained to him, if you accept that there is no other God other than Allah worthy to be worshipped, and so forth, detailed explanation, and then I sent that video into the forum, and then he replied, and then we've been WhatsApping back and forth. Alhamdulillah, dia dah syahadah. I was just going back and forth with him, just accidentally. I was just sharing the beauty of Islam, but he became Islam, Alhamdulillah. And then okay, I mean, I have friends from your country. I can introduce to him, and so he can help follow up with the shahadah. And by the way, I am also a matchmaker. So if you're ready, let me know. Kan, tak sengaja. So buat syahadah. So I mean, we're just sharing the truth about Islam and sharing the beauty about Islam. And me specifically, I'm sharing the beauty of perkahwinan and cara cari jodoh yang molek. So but there are other impact yang kita tak sedar kita buat tau. So you will not know. I still do not know the impact of what I do. I mean, hanya Allah yang tahu. Kan? Nanti insyaAllah, nanti akhirat nanti kita tahulah berapa banyak impact yang kita dah buat, insyaAllah. So, I mean, kita tak tahu what rewards. Sometimes we're doing it because we love to do it. We're not looking for the rewards. But when nak tahu nanti akhirat nanti we will shown our good deeds and bad deeds. I hope insyaAllah nanti our good deeds will outweigh our bad deeds. So buat je baik, just buat, just do, just be kind, be compassionate, be human being, simple as that. So I mean, so if you are okay with mu'alaf, guys, let me know. All right. All right. So next point is organization and leadership skills. Why this is important to jodoh? Well, honestly, personally, I believe having led a group of volunteers for several years has prepared me how to communicate with my wife, my children. It helps with parenting skills because I've learned to practice more on putting others before I put myself. So if you want to look for pasangan who put others before themselves, someone yang caring, I think volunteer groups would be a great help, would be a great source. You want to go fish where the fish is. You want to go fish for the right fish, go for the pond with that fish. Contoh, okay. Kalau you want to go, you nak pergi fish for ikan keli, you go to pond ikan keli. You want to go fish for ikan patin, you go to pond ikan patin. So it's up to you. You decide. You need to know where you need to fish. Okay, so macam my example, I've been sharing that volunteer groups ramai single. I mean, volunteer groups yang you will get like-minded people yang practice compassion, who wants to give and share. It'll be fantastic. Okay, and leadership skills. I'm not just saying about career, but as a parent, requires a lot of patience. And when you're leading uh, groups of volunteers, with everyone has their own different PL and drama, and you're there to practice empathy and compassion. It's our emotions and our skills are practice. They're like muscles, can? They're like muscles. So it helps you, your soul juga, and your skill when you volunteer, when you serve others. Okay? All right. So, and it helps you provide a vision di mana it keep us awake. Uh, okay, katakan you want cari pasangan yang ada vision atau tak ada vision, yang ada plan atau tak ada plan. Of course, you want someone who is visionary, who has a plan for his life, can. And so mostly I notice volunteers, they have a plan and they have at least a vision of a better place on earth and want to contribute, and not focusing on themselves but focusing on others. Okay, a visionary, a visionary. Someone, of course, you want someone who's visionary or someone who is blur. The opposite. Okay, the opposite. All right. So you will find like-minded people and look for organizations that you can volunteer with, where your passion is. Okay, and it's also for, especially, I mean, I want to talk to everyone, of course, but when I mention career advancement, of course, it relates to the sisters here as well. But guys, if you're listening, it's good for your career advancement as well. Why? Because this helps you with your soft skill, leadership skill, organization skill, and that helps with your promotion. Kalau jangan asyik complain je, alah, I can't get promoted, tak cukup duit, that's why tak kahwin. So stop making excuses. There are ways to better improve yourself, and I mean, it's just macam volunteering. There's no actual clear path of advancement, tak. But it helps you when you put yourself out there, put yourself in the thick of things. Uh, you will develop skills, social skills, soft skills, and at the same time, of course, there are a pool of a lot of single people. Betul. Wallahi, I'm just saying, wink, 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 wink. All right. Okay. So, and I'll give an example. I'll give an example why it will advance your career. One of my volunteers, I gave him a letter of recommendation. He applied for CERN, Center of European Nuclear Research Institute, tempat yang ada particle accelerator tu kat Switzerland. You know, the particle accelerator, quantum physics stuff, dekat Switzerland. So he applied for that, and after he finished his internship, he came back. He told me, "Thank you for that letter of recommendation." He said that the interviewer has interviewed so many, intelligent applicants and capable applicants, but but the interviewer chose him because of his volunteer work. Because of his volunteer work, orang lain semua pandai, dia pun pandai kan. Why he stood out is because of his volunteer work. And in the letter or recommendation, I think I said something along the line of tirelessly in serving the community. And put others before he puts himself. Um, team, a team guy. He works in a team very well and so forth. So it's good for your career as well. So especially talking to guys, instead of saying, oh, aku tak ada duit nak kahwin, aku tak ada duit nak kahwin sebab aku tak ada pangkat lagi, aku tak ada pangkat sebab I haven't advanced in my career, blah, blah. This is one of the ways you boleh naik pangkat lagi, advance your volunteering skill. Like I mentioned just now, because this guy volunteered, he managed to um, got accepted into this very prestigious nuclear research facility. Yeah, all right. So it's among one of the most top nuclear research facility in the world. Like if you see macam those movie of particle accelerator, time travel, blah blah blah. So it's that kind of thing. Yeah, nothing to do with time travel. And interestingly, when he came back, he told me that surprisingly, he said, uh, very practically everyone there, if senior researchers apa semua, the more senior they are, the more intelligent they are, the more pious they are. Whatever religion they were, okay, Christians, Catholics, Muslims, the more the more intelligent they are, the more pious they are, the more they believe in God, the existence of God. Interesting. Hmm. Okay. So yeah, that's why one reason I was reading this book called Unified Theory of Existence. It is a discussion between an atheist and Professor Muhammad Al Ahmadi, who is a nuclear researcher, if I'm not wrong. So we need to read that again. Anywho, so that resume, okay, your resume nak kahwin tu, that helps with his career resume, okay. But when you volunteer, you can put in your ta'aruf resume, nak kenalan, your biography lah kan. And I mean, your work is your work, good, great. But apakah isi hati, intipati? What is your passion? And I was going through some old files. I found my biography untuk masa nak cari jodoh, when I was at a matchmaking event where I met my wife. And so I put my passion. I mean, bukan nak menunjuk to her this is what aku hebat, aku macam ni, aku buat ni, aku buat tu. Tak. But this is my passion. This is where my heart lies. So I put there on my resume taruh lah. So contoh, my passion is one, volunteering, serving the needy, remembering my father's advice to make yourself useful and add value to other people's life. Gives me so much joy and fulfillment. And currently, I am head of community service initiatives at Young Muslims Project. Every day, Wednesday and Sunday nights, my team and I distribute delicious meals to the homeless and hardcore poor. And every Sunday morning, my team and I teaches English to orphans and abused children at Rumah Titian Kasih. I love kids. Yeah, sure, I love kids. So indicates that, hey, I want to have kids. And I started a program to create awareness on baby hatch and an alternate solution on baby dumping issue in Malaysia untuk tangani kes pembuangan bayi. Bawah tu juga taklah, I love gardening. Although I'm 30 years old, I enjoy jazz and oldies. I believe in dressing sharp for the occasion. I aspire to be a Muslim gentleman. Profession tu letak sikit je. My profession is just buat sikit. I was in advertising back then. So my profession just sikit je on top. Okay, buat apa, kerja apa. That's it. The rest of the page is my passion. So profession, yes, letak. Kan your father-in-law nak tahu kerja apa kan. But your passion is what the lady wants to know, or what the guy wants to know. So, and sometimes I receive resume, biography. Oh, Brother Zuhri, can you take a look at my biography? Is it suitable to send to this guy or to this girl? Can so it's very dry. It's very professional, as in or this is my job, this is my work experience. Da, 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 da. No, you're not applying for a job. Okay, you're not applying for a job. You are introducing your best self and isi hati you. So okay, to the guy, your brother yang sent me your resume, bro, that what you sent me was a work resume. You need to tell more about what you love. Okay, you are not your job. Okay, unless you love your job, great, fantastic, but you have other passions. Okay, for example, you might like cycling or gardening. Okay, so pay attention, please. So one of your homeworks you need to do, this separate homework. uh, your resume nak kenalkan diri you to the pasangan you. A short description of your profession. Yeah, just a short. But what is your passion? Where does your heart lie? What is it that you love to do? Apa yang what is it that you find joy in? What is your joy? What is your joy? Just basically, what is your joy? Right here. Most of the page is what is your joy. Kalau dia tak gambar lah, you volunteer for and so forth. Okay. And I mean, inshallah, you will find a guy who will share the same joy as you, and you can volunteer together. Or you find a guy yang who join an organization yang will help you, make you feel even more joy and fulfillment. So, resume jangan dry. It's not a job resume. Just the top part. Okay, kerja apa kat mana? For how long since when? Okay, but the rest is your passion. What is your passion? What is it that you want to live for? What is it what you want to do? How you want to serve the ummah? How do you want to serve Allah? And what is your passion? So, yeah, okay, boleh, right? Okay, so this is just macam a brief lah, just a brief kat depan. And kat dalam you boleh buat detail lagi. So my profile kat dalam lagi, favorite color lalida, just to feel supplementary information about me. I love to fix stuff around the house. Occasionally I write poetry. Occasionally I can't cook, but I like to cook. The quality of wife I seek. So in that resume, you put that. A wife that understands a man's duty to his mother, and so forth. Okay. Okay. So this is not the main topic, but I hope you benefited my quick sharing on how to write a resume. Maybe we can have a special video on that. Okay. All right. So back to our tonight's topic, di mana volunteering, when you give out, you not just feel joy, you feel that fulfillment and confidence and worthiness, and which is my next point, which is a sense of purpose, that okay, and you've organized your day, you learn to organize your day. All right, weekday kerja, weekend volunteer. Okay, I know pandemic ni lain sikit, susah sikit nak volunteer, but there is such a thing called collectivism. You can start there. You learn, educate yourself about that particular issue. For example, well, I'm plugging in here because I'm the president of Malaysia for Uyghur. So learn about the issue for Uyghur issue, the suppression, umat yang ditindas di kat sana, and what's happening to the Uyghur people, their past, what's the history, what they're going through, how you can help. Go click on Malaysia for Uyghur on Facebook. Can plug in. It's my other NGO. So I mean, it's an issue that not many people are willing to talk about because it takes it's very heavy. Yeah, it takes a lot of. Honestly, it's rather dangerous to talk about it, to be involved in it. But because I know, I mean, I've received threats from the embassy. Chinese embassy, and yeah, I got the screenshots to prove it. So, and uh, yeah. So anywho, and I mean, some people ask me, "Oh, isn't that dangerous? Aren't you afraid?" What I'm really afraid of is nanti akhirat nanti kena tanya, "Oh, your brothers and sisters are being tortured, raped, and killed, and you did nothing." So that's why I'm doing this. I want to do something, do what I can with what I have. That's for the Uyghur issue. By the way, it's pronounced Uyghur, not Uyghur. All right, cool. All right, so up to you. You pick your own where your heart lies. Well, what is your passion? What you think is important to you? What impact that you want to give to that issue? And, that is, I assure you, it will give you sense of purpose. It will give you strength. It will give you confidence when you volunteer. Okay, pahala, of course, banyak pahala. I can't count pahala. You just do what is right. Just do the right thing and do it the right way. Right? Okay, boleh? Alright, so cool, cool. Okay, so it's been a hot day. So any questions or comments? Okay, that knock on the door is diaper duty. Okay, okay. I'll change your diaper soon, sayang. Okay. All right, diaper duty. Might have to cut this a bit short. And ada apa nama? Okay, I just want to because I've been called to diaper duty, and I'll just finish it off with this riwayat, hadis riwayat Muslim. It goes like this. Bismillah. Sesiapa yang meringankan kesusahan seorang mukmin ketika di dunia, Allah akan meringankan kesusahannya di hari kiamat. Sesiapa yang memudahkan urusan orang kesempitan, Allah akan memudahkan urusannya di dunia dan akhirat. Sesiapa yang menutup aurat atau keaiban seorang Muslim, Allah akan menutup aurat dan keaibannya dunia dan akhirat. Allah akan sentiasa menolong seseorang hamba selama dia membantu saudaranya. So, the key point of that is kita nak Allah bantu kita, kita bantu orang. Kita nak Allah kurniakan kita rezeki jodoh, kita boleh bantu orang dapat rezeki jodoh. How? You share this video. You tell them what I shared with you. You don't have to ask permission. I'm giving you permission. I'm giving you full permission. Whatever you learn from me, just share with your single friend. You bantu dia orang dapat jodoh, insyaAllah Allah akan kurniakan you jodoh. Okay? Boleh? Alright. Okay. So, boleh buat? Can you share one thing that you learn from tonight with your friend? Or any of my videos, you just share one good thing with your single friend. Bantu dia dapat jodoh, insyaAllah Allah akan kurniakan you jodoh yang baik. Boleh? Okay? So, diaper duty called me. Alright, so giving you the homework for tonight adalah, okay, so ini bukan untuk riak, okay, but sometimes it helps to remind ourselves that we have the capability to make a difference in someone else. And that's why I'm asking you to do this homework, di mana you tell me basically 3 people that you've helped make a difference in your life. You've made a difference in their life. You've made 3 people there. You've made a difference in their life. Contoh, you cakap macam, oh, I helped this, this bagi makan to this homeless guy. Alhamdulillah, now he's a da'i. Kan? So, macam you tak sangka itu akan berlaku, tapi dah you do what you love doing. That is your passion, and senarakan these 3 things. Why I want you to do this is because sometimes we forget the good that we've done, and we forget how good and how impactful we can be. So, and I want you to remind yourself by doing this homework. I want you to remind yourself that you are awesome and you are capable of great things, and you can do more. Okay, so Sami, senaraikan 3 orang that you have made a difference to. WhatsApp to me at 601123 899 897. My number is right here. All right. So it's not riak. It's just a list of. It's a list of you reminding yourself, Alhamdulillah, I'm capable of helping my saudaraku. Okay. All right. Okay, boleh. Okay, all right. So diaper duty called. Sorry, I have to cut short a bit tonight. You can for further discussion, we can join me dekat Telegram channel. Username is NakJodoh. It's scrolling down here. Siapa yang ada still dekat Telegram, great. Thank you for joining. And usually we have a few minutes of quick discussion Q&A dekat Telegram after we go off air because there's more privacy dekat Telegram. I know. I mean, it's a you. I'm sure you're shy asking questions jodoh dekat social media. Okay, you might be watching there, but you can ask me questions at Telegram with more privacy. I think you can hide your name and number, these kind of things, because that's the awesome stuff about Telegram. Okay, so you have your anonymity. All right, cool. All right, so minta diri. So I have to go diaper duty and before it becomes a punami. Nanti dah ada anak, you faham lah punami itu apa. And such as, alright, so alright. So before I end, kita baca doa, okay? Nanti type amin. Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Ya Allah, aku minta pasangan yang menjadi menantu yang baik pada ibu bapaku, yang disayangimu untuk mendapat keredaan-Mu, berganding bahu bersama ke jannah-Mu, ya Allah. Amin. Tak amin? Tak amin, tak amin. Tak amin, tak amin, tak amin. Okay. Wave. Thank you for joining. Alright, so amin. Okay, baik. See you. I'll have a few minutes on Telegram. Don't hang up yet. I want to see if you have any questions. I'm going off air now. I mean, thank you, sis, for joining on social media.